Hey everybody, Rebecca here talking about the September budget plan. I'm filming this on August 15th, so kind of halfway through August, which means it's time to start looking forward and planning out how September will hopefully go. I'm only halfway through August, but it has definitely been a spendy month already. I've already blown my food, household, grocery budget. Is anyone surprised? I'm not. The renovations are ongoing here at the house, but as of right now, I am still planning on them being done this month. Maybe not the fence in the backyard, but hopefully the house itself will be completely finished this month. Fingers crossed that that happens, and then I can film my before and after home tour for you guys and go over all the numbers there. As far as September goes, I know that there are a few larger expenses that are going to be popping up in September as well, so let's just hop into the budget and see what the damage is going to be. All right, here we are looking at my Google Sheets September 2022 budget plan. Since this is the budget plan video, we're going to focus on column C here. This is the plan for the month, and I fill in column D as the month actually goes on. If this format is something that you like, I do have this spreadsheet available as a free download. Check the first link in the description box down below for that. Starting at the top with my net income, I do have my individual paychecks blacked out for privacy. I don't show those, but I do show totals down at the bottom, and y'all can see that this month is a 3 paycheck month for me, which is nice, and I should still have some overtime on at least one of these checks, so it should be a pretty good month for me for income. I'm expecting about $7,180. I usually do carry over some amount of money from one month to the next. Here lately it's been a large amount of money since I've had some home renovations ongoing since I moved here in February. But if all goes according to plan and the home renovations get finished this month, then I may not actually have any significant amount to carry over. We'll see how it goes. And then also AdSense is my YouTube income, and I do not earn enough on YouTube to get paid out every single month. So I'm not expecting anything in September. We'll see how it goes. So the only income that I am planning on having available to work with for September is going to be my usual paychecks from work. Moving into my bills and spending section, starting at the top as usual, the house payment will be $735. My utilities, I'm budgeting $175 here. Internet, $55.21 as always. Gas, I'm going to keep that at $200. It's still going down a little bit here. I may still get extra overtime. I never know. So I feel like $200 is a good number right now. I can always adjust that from month to month if things change. Groceries and household, even though I have already gone over in the month of August in the first 2 weeks, I'm going to leave this at $600 and we'll see how September goes. Salon, this is for when I visit my electrolysis lady to get some hair removal that is permanent done. I'm expecting that I'll probably go about 3 times in September. I either go 2 or 3 times every month, and it's $80 every time I go. So I've just decided to budget for 3 times, and if I only go twice for some reason, then at least I'll come in under budget in that case. So Bjorn Vet and Rollo Vet. I know I mentioned that these were going to be big expenses for me in the August budget, and when I called to make them an appointment at the vet that's across the street from me, I wanted to start taking them there since it's so close. They are very short-staffed and very booked out for a long time, which is the story of my life in my own job right now, so I kind of understand. They only have one veterinarian on staff right now, so their appointment book is booked way out in advance, and I could not get Bjorn or Rollo a vet appointment until September. So at least I saved a little bit of money, I guess, for the August budget, but that just pushed it to September. So I'm expecting that Bjorn, to finish out his kitten vaccine series, should be about $300, I guess. And Rollo needs his annual vet visit, which is vaccines and another year's supply of heartworm prevention. I'm also going to put him back on his prescription allergy medicine. He's just really struggling lately with his itchiness and red feet, and I'm pretty sure it's a grass allergy. It always gets worse at the end of summer. So I think if he goes back on his prescription allergy medicine, hopefully that will help him feel a little bit better. And then lastly down here, I do have listed Scott's Cheap Flights. This is a annual membership fee. That's $199, and this is so worth it because they will let me know when any airline near me has deals flying to Sweden, and that definitely comes in handy. This $199 is so worth it because I used them one time to get a good deal on a plane ticket, and it pays for itself. They found me a deal flying to Sweden. The last time I went over, I got a round trip ticket to Sweden for $460. So that's a really good deal. And when I went to Sweden the first time using my credit card reward points with my Chase Sapphire card that I had, I was able to fly over just using the points that I had, but just looking at the value of that ticket, it was $750, which is still a pretty good deal going to Stockholm, but that was in the midst of COVID. So yeah, when Scott's Cheap Flights emails me about cheap flights to Stockholm, that is when I plan a trip over, so that way I can take advantage of a good deal on a plane ticket. So I am more than happy to pay that $199 annual fee as long as they will keep letting me know when the prices drop going to Sweden. So totals for my bills and spending section for the month, this is actually a pretty pricey month for me, and this is not even including anything contractor. So it's a good thing it's a 3 paycheck month because I do have the extra expenses with the veterinary expenses, and then $200 is not nothing for my Scott's Cheap Flights. So total down here is $3,254.21 expected for the month. But y'all know things come up as they always do, and I end up adding in rows into my budget as the month goes along. Looking at my debt section next, I only have one non-mortgage debt left. That is my car loan. I pay $500 a month on that, and I owe about $27,000 on my car at this point. The balance has not updated because I have not yet made my August payment. I actually make that next week. I'm filming this video a little bit earlier than I usually do, but I had the time, so I'm taking advantage. I plan on just making my minimum $500 payment though. My interest rate on my car is only 1.98%, so I am focusing my finances elsewhere right now. Right now, everything is going into the home renovation, but after those are done, hopefully this month, then I plan on starting to invest a lot more aggressively. So my investing and fire tracking section, this is where I have all of my various investing accounts. I used to show how much I invested in each of these accounts every month, and I still do that, but only for channel members, y'all. There are no spammers behind that channel member wall, so I feel a lot more comfortable sharing my real numbers in my portfolio for channel members versus doing it publicly anymore, especially as my portfolio grows. You just never know who is watching out there and what intentions they have. So I feel like having a membership area is the safest way to keep sharing my real numbers with y'all if you're interested. But I do still share my monthly savings rate and my percentage progress towards my fire number every month publicly. So if September was to go exactly as planned, let's see what my projected savings rate would be for the month. All right, well, that's an interesting number. 21.21%. That's not a bad savings rate at all. I'm not mad about that considering the extra expenses that I have planned for this month, but if my home renovations get completed in August, then hopefully I could end up with a savings rate that is a lot higher than that number. We'll see how things go. So overall for the month, if everything goes according to plan, then I should still have about $3,400 left over for the month. We'll see what happens. I know this is a very large buffer, but my renovations are not done yet. So until everything is for sure completed around here, I do leave a large buffer in every single month. That way I can just handle expenses as they pop up. All right, so I feel like that covers everything that should happen in September. There's always extra things that come up, but hopefully those extra things will be small in the month of September because I already have some large expenses that I know about ahead of time. Thankfully, it's a 3-paycheck month. That should make for a pretty decent month as far as savings goes, if I can just keep my spending under control otherwise. So, have y'all started looking at your September budget yet? Let me know in the comment section down below how it's shaping up for you. Next week, I should have the August budget review video up, so stay tuned for that because it's another doozy, y'all. I cannot get my household and grocery budget under control. It has just been crazy these last few months. Anyhow, I'm gonna make September a good month. Good thing is that we have a raise that should be taking effect in September, so that'll be nice. And I'm not planning on having overtime during the calendar month of September. I should have at least one paycheck that will have some overtime left over from August. But given that we have lost a few people at my job, I think that overtime opportunities will present themselves. So hopefully I will have the opportunity to earn a little bit of extra income if I choose to. So that always helps. A 3-paycheck month plus overtime. Yeah, it could be a really good income month for September if I take on more overtime. So we'll see how things go. I hope September looks like a good month for y'all too. Thanks as always for watching, and I will catch y'all in my next one. Bye guys.